So welcome back guys to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm just going to share this secret with you on how to make use of this strategy. So there's a strategy that most people are not aware about on how to make use of it on Crash 1000. So we are going to be combining the trend line and the resistance and support strategy. Okay, so this is like a secret strategy that most traders are not aware of. So if you are able to combine the trend line together with support and resistance, then you should be able to take this entry that you see here. Okay, so it's a very simple but powerful strategy. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead now to show us how to make use of this strategy. So you can see that actually we were able to enter like a sniper entry because our balance is actually 3.81. okay, and there you can see that currently our equity is like close to 7 okay dollar. Okay, and the reason behind this is that we've just been making like withdrawals upon withdrawals on this particular account. Okay, so I'm just going to show us how to make use of this powerful strategy. If you notice that we are on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, but to be able to make use of this strategy, the first thing we want to identify is to identify our support and resistance. Okay, you want to identify your support and resistance. So after identify your support and resistance, then the next thing is to identify your trend line. Okay, so let's just quickly look for our support and resistance level. So to do so, you can either do that on any particular time frame. Okay, so the first thing we notice, if we go to the daily time frame, you will notice that here is like our support. Okay, price kept bouncing up from this area. Okay, and then price finally broke out downwards. Okay, so this is like a breakout from support. Okay, and then when price broke out of it, price retested it and price sold again. So this tells us that this is a very strong level. So anytime we see that happen in the market, that is the first thing we want to do. We want to take note of our support that has now become resistance. Okay, and then you can see the way price bought or rather sold all the way down, and then you can notice that price started buying again and bought back to this same resistance level. Okay, so if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we will notice that this level now has actually become like a resistance. Okay, you can see where our support is on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, and price broke out of it. So you can now see that at this particular level, price actually retested. Remember this retest here back to that support that has now become resistance here. Okay, now price is not going back to that same level here, and you can see the little rejection that price did, and it sold, telling us that this particular resistance level is actually a strong level. Okay, so and then that is what we need to know. Whenever we want to trade with this strategy, we must look for a support that has now become like a resistance. Okay, we want to see that a support has happened and the market breaks out of it, test that support, because now we are now having like a resistance and sell from it. Okay, now the same is true for a buy. And when you see that, the next thing we want to do is to be able to identify our trend line. Okay, so remember our trend line in our previous video, market must be respecting our trend line either for a buy, or market must be respecting our trend line either for a sell. Okay, so in this particular time frame, we see that market was respecting this trend line. Okay, for our buy. Okay, so you can see the first touch here and then the second touch. Okay, so the way we want to trade this particular trend line is to wait for market to break out of it. Okay, and that was what I actually did. I actually waited for market to create the trend line, and the market bought, and then I knew that because market was already in a downtrend. If you go to the daily time frame, you will notice that our trend direction is actually a downtrend. Okay, so remember that everything must still follow our downtrend. Okay, or if it's an uptrend, it must follow our uptrend. Okay, but in this case we are in a downtrend, and that is why you see the market was respecting strategy. So immediately price gets to this particular level here, we see that this was the first touch, and then this was the second touch, and then market could not hold again for the third touch to bounce up. Then definitely we knew that market was going to sell. And the key to take is, make sure whenever you want to trade with this strategy, you want to wait for price to break out from this trend line and close below it. Okay, when I saw that, I knew that definitely price was going to be selling hard. Okay, and that is why we waited for price to make like a retracement, okay, back to this other block that I highlighted here. So if we go to the 15 minutes time frame or the 5 minutes time frame, you will notice that there was like an order block here. Okay, you can see like our order block level here. Okay, and we waited for price to actually come and tap into it, and price immediately price tapped into it, price started selling. Okay, so this is how we want to combine, this strategy. And you can see that I've actually placed my two take profit level. Okay, so the first take profit level here will give us something maybe around $7, and then the next take profit level here will give us something like around $25. Okay, so maybe a total of $35 or thereabouts, just from a $3 equity we'll be able to get from this particular trade. Okay, so this is the beauty of actually managing our risk and our reward. So far so good. This particular trade, we've been able to grow this account. Okay, so you can see for our last week, you can see the withdrawals that was made, and then the last month, and then the last 3 months. So guys, we've just been making withdrawals upon withdrawals. So you just want to do it to manage your risk. Okay, because that's really the secret about trading. Okay, there's no secret in trading. The secret in trading is manage your risk. Once you manage your risk, you will not blow your account, and definitely you always make withdrawal. But if you are greedy, because if you have not learned how to manage your risk and you've not have a powerful strategy and you are greedy, you will always end up blowing your account. So guys, I want you to go over this video again. Make sure you combine this trend line together with your support and resistance, then definitely you'll be able to take any trade on any market, be it boom and crash, be it volatility index, be it forex, euro usd, gpb, and whatever market it is, and definitely you would be able to take any trade for yourself in the market. So if this video makes sense to you, please do not forget to like this video, share this video, so that other traders who are struggling will get access to this strategy. Okay, and do not forget to leave a comment in the comment description if you do not have an idea of how to take this trade probably. Then you can send me a DM on my WhatsApp. Okay, and definitely I will hold a personal training for you guys. So cheers guys, definitely I will see you in my next trading video.